With deep love, let us think of God. Think of Sri Gurudev. Let us remember that our body is the temple. In each body temple, there is presence of the divine. Every breath is prayer. We will chant Om 3 times together. Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Gurave Namaha. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and all places. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Now you can open your eyes. It is by the grace of God and Sri Gurudev we all have assembled in Muscat to commemorate the 10th year of Kriya Yoga in this beautiful country, and to spend a few days together in meditation, satsang, reflection, question and answer, and so on. Just like this earth has two poles, north and south, and ordinarily we have four directions: north, south, east and west. The body has two poles, and body has also four directions. You will ask how to know or how to understand these poles in the body. The, just like the earth, the north pole is up north, down south. In the body, up north is here, the fontanelle is north. When we stand up, our feet become the south. When we sit down, along with the feet, thighs, the Muladhara becomes the south. Am I clear? So north is up and south is there. Now, the north direction, north and south. East and west. East is the front part, and here we tell the midpoint of eyebrows. And the west is in the back part of the head. So, east and west. So now we are in Middle East. So where is Middle East? Middle East is little inside, midpoint of eyebrows. Go inside, there is Middle East. Coincidentally, today is also Thursday. Thursday is called as, in Vedic way, it is the day of the Guru, Guruvara. Fridays, Sukravara. Guru and Shukra both are the Gurus. Guru and Shukra both are Gurus. Guru or Brihaspati is the Guru of the Devas. Shukra is the Guru of the Danavas. He is also Guru. He has knowledge. We are beginning this program on this Guruvar, the most auspicious day. Sometimes people ask me in West, the Muslims consider Friday as holiday. The Jews consider Saturday as the day of Sabbath, the day of prayer. That is their holiday. The Christians, they celebrate Sunday as the holiday. What about the Hindus? For Hindus, every day is holiday. Every day. And for the practitioner of Kriya Yoga, every moment is holy. We all are practicing Kriya Yoga. We have been taught to use every breath, every moment, not to forget. Last Thursday, Guruvar, was Sri Guru Purnima. It was a coincidence, Guru Purnima and Guruvar. Friday, I left with Divya Swarupananji, India, and came to Middle East. So, again, today the Thursday, I'm with you. It was so nice that you all chanted 3 hymns dedicated to the Guru. The first hymn which you chanted, this hymn is Guru Paduka Stotram Namo Namah Sri Guru Padukabhyam. I don't know if you know it or not, this hymn is written by Jagadguru Shankaracharya Puri, Pujya Swami Bharati Krishna Tirtha, who was the sannyasa guru of our beloved Gurudev. Ananta Sansara Samudrataram, Naukaitabhyam Guru Bhaktidabhyam, and so on. Then you chanted another hymn dedicated to the Guru. This is the Guruvastakam, Sariram Surupam. And the first hymn you chanted, it is said, Namo Namasri Guru Padukabhyam. I bow again and again at the 2 feet of the Guru. The second hymn which you chanted, this hymn, the first 2 lines change and last 2 lines is repeated in every verse. Manaha chet na lagnam guroho angri padme tatah kim tatah kim tatah kim tatah kim. If the mind is not absorbed in the lotus feet of the Guru, tatah kim, then what? Then what? Then what? Then what? Again and again it's then what? In the previous lines it is said that even if you have this, even if you have that, if your mind is not at the feet of the Guru. The last one which you chanted, it is ending with a line, Bhava Shankara Deshika Me Saranam. And this hymn is written by Totokacharya or Trotokacharya. Totokacharya. He was the disciple of Acharya Shankara, and he was the first Shankaracharya of Jyotispitha. And Bhava Shankara Deshika Me Saranam. It is said, Deshika means the Guru, one who gives instructions is Deshika. And who is he? Bhava Shankara. Who is Bhava Shankara? The meaning of the word Shankara, one who does good. Sam karoti iti Shankara. One who does good, one who guides on good path. Bhava Shankara, one who gives goodness on this earth, who is none but the Guru. I take refuge at your feet. When you chanted, one line impressed me or reminded me in this, the second hymn, which you chanted, Guroho Astakam Yaha Pathet Punya Dehi Yati Bhupati Brahmachari Cha Gehi Lavhet Vanchitartham Padam Brahma Sangyam. It is said, one who sings or reads these 8 verses to the Guru, Whether one is a yati, a monk, bhupati, a king, brahmachari, or a householder, loveth vanchitartham padam, one finds or one attains all the wishes being fulfilled. Padam Brahma Sangyam gets realization, but there is a condition. Guroho ukta vakye manha yasya lagnam. This is the condition, not by reading. Guroho uktam vakye. The words being uttered or the instructions given by the Guru, if it is followed faithfully, then you will get it. These three hymns really gave extreme joy in my heart, invoking my love for my Gurudev. It was the opportunity to be with him, to listen to him, and to follow him as I could. When I think of my Gurudev, really my heart gets so much overflowed, sometimes the thoughts stop. The Guru is not a human being. But Guru is a human being. Guru is not a human being, but Guru is a human being. The Guru is not of blood and flesh. Guru is the teaching. Guru is the teaching. If Guru is the teaching, Guru is not anybody, anywhere can behold this teaching and practice it. It doesn't mean necessarily that you should run. How much we understand and how much we practice, that matters. Since I came to Middle East, the thought came to me to speak on Kriya Yoga. In Dubai, we started discussing on Kriya Yoga. We all are practicing Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga, as Sri Gurudev told, Kriya Yoga is based on scientific breath. Gurudev said scientific breath. Sri Gurudev said breath control is self-control. Breath mastery is self-mastery. Sri Gurudev also said breath is God. Sri Gurudev said breath is God. Sri Gurudev said breath is your beauty, breath is your strength, breath is your brain power, breath is your memory. Breath is everything. If we just think a little, whatever we have or we think, my family, my home, my job, my business, my country, whatever you tell, so long as the breath is there. If the breath stops, what will happen? And breath will stop at any time. There is no guarantee. If there would have been a guarantee that everyone will live for 100 years, it is said in the Upanishad, try to live for 100 years. In Ishopanishad, the Rishi tells, Kurban eva iha karmani jijivishet satam sama. Live for 100 years and fulfill your responsibilities, duties. But how many live for 100 years? Even if we live for 100 years, you just think how old we are now, how many years gone. Are we really happy, content, peaceful, joyful? If not, then what happened to us? It doesn't matter how long do we live, it matters how we live. If you think of Acharya Shankara, how long did he live? 32 years. Swami Vivekananda, how long did he live? Hardly 40. Santa Gyaneshwar, how long did he live? Not even 24. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how long did he live? Maybe 48 years. It doesn't matter how long one lives. I remember it was a poem in my school book. The exact poem I don't remember. It is said, what is their meaning living too long like an oak tree? It is better to live like a lily. A lily for a day is much better than oak tree for centuries. The poet is telling. So, what is the quality of our life? How much love, joy, peace, happiness we bring into our life and into others. There is one root verb. In Sanskrit, it is anna dhatu. Anna dhatu, anna dhatu. Anna dhatu has 4 meanings. One meaning is to live. Second meaning is to breathe. Third meaning is to gasp. Fourth meaning is to move. You will ask why you are talking of this root verb. From this root verb, the word prana, you have prana. Prana means life. You have prana, the life. It is because of anadhatu anadhatu prana, apa anadhatu apana, sama anadhatu samana, bi anadhatu vyana, ut anadhatu udana, all this from this anadhatu. Anadhatu means to breathe. Anyone who breathes has life. Be very clear. Unfortunately, the human beings do not think of it. Anyone who breathes has life. Life manifested is living. The trees and plants, they breathe or no? Tell me. They breathe. Insects, animals, they breathe or not? Yes. And we breathe. So those who have life, they breathe. In Kriya Yoga, we have been taught The breath is going in and coming out because of the soul within. Because of the soul within. Now the question will come to your mind. Is there soul in all those who breathe? Is there soul in all those who breathe? You think. You will be surprised to know. In some faith, some religion, they believed that only the man has the soul, even not the women. You know this? The women did not have soul. You can verify. For centuries, they did not believe women have soul. Why did they believe like this? It is because they took it in a very, literal way. In some of the holy books it is written, God created whom? Whom he created? Adam. Then he found that Adam is alone. So to create a friend of him or a companion, he made Adam sleep and taking one rib from his body, the woman was created. And the woman was Eve. Because the woman was created from the rib of man, doesn't have soul. Because soul is only in very strange. Forget about it. Now we accept the man and women, they have soul. You accept it or not, truth is truth. Suppose you accepted 1700 years ago that women have soul, and before that they didn't have. You were fool or ignorant. Now, few years ago, Pope Francis, I love him. Pope Francis, consoling a boy who lost his dog, told that don't be unhappy, don't be sad. Your dog will, I am praying, your dog will be in heaven, in paradise. Now the controversy came, does dog have a soul? Does? In the Bhagavatam, Ekadasa Skandha, there is a beautiful verse about God's body. God's body. It is in Bhagavatam. Khang Vayum Agnim Salilam Mahimcha Jyotimsi Satvani Diso Drumadin Sarit Samudrani Hare Sariram Hare Sariram Sariram of body of the Lord. What is the body of the Lord? Khang. Khang means space. Vayuhu, air. Agni, fire. Salilam, water. Mahim, the earth. Jyotimsi, all the stars and planets. Disha Drumadin, the space, direction, Druma Adin, trees, plants, everything. Sarit Samudrani, river, ocean, everything is the body of the Lord. Is the body of the... Those who have studied the Bhagavatam, in the Bhagavatam, Dasama Skandha, the 10th book, when Lord Krishna was a little baby boy, and he liberated a tree, Yamala Arjuna. So, in the tree there is soul. animals, plants, all have soul. Now your question will come that if everybody has soul, everybody has life, how to live? We have to kill. Even if I am a vegetarian, if there is soul and life in green spinach, we are killing. My loving ones, don't get confused. Life gives life. We have to depend upon others. Minimum injury, minimum killing, and here what happens, I will give a little bit more. The more and more the consciousness is developed. For example, we all are human beings. We have consciousness and we are conscious. Our consciousness or understanding is increasing or not? We have consciousness, our consciousness is increasing. For example, I grew up in a remote village. We used to wash our body in the pond. We used to rinse the mouth and we are doing everything. If you tell me to take dip in a pond, I'll take it. No problem. I can wash my body, but I will not put the water in my mouth. I can go and wash my body in the pond, but I will not, as I did in my childhood, putting the mouth in my water in my mouth, I will not do it. You will say why? Because now I am conscious. Now I am conscious. Our consciousness is growing. Pure consciousness is in all. But to be conscious of our consciousness is increasing. A person more and more realizes, becomes more and more conscious. In human being, there is every possibility of perfection in consciousness. In plants and animals, there is consciousness, but it is not developed. Just like a mosquito sitting on you, you feel. If the mosquito is sitting on a plant, they will not feel it. Am I clear? They have consciousness, but it is not developed. We have to survive, we have to, so if you see the evolution from plants, fungus, animals, human, consciousness is increasing. Among animals, there are more conscious animals among the animals. So we should be careful. What to be careful? First thing, I will be, as a human being, I will be careful. I should not hurt others. Others means human beings first. I am in a family. In the family, we have parents, we have children, we are wife or husband, we have friends and relatives, we are going to workplace. I should behave in such a manner, I will not hurt anybody purposefully, intentionally, and or out of emotion or ignorance. We hurt others. In Kriya Yoga it is taught, we discussed in Dubai, again I am repeating but in a different way. Kriya Yoga is described by says Patanjali, tapaha swadhyaya ishvara pranidhanani kriya yoga. It is in Sadhanapada Sutra 1. Tapaha, discipline or austerity, swadhyaya, study or self-study, ishvara pranidhana, surrendering to God is Kriya Yoga. Tapaha, action, Swadhyaya, knowledge, Ishvara Pranidhana, devotion, Tapaha, karma, Swadhyaya, jnana, Ishvara Pranidhana, bhakti. Three taken together is Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is integral yoga, integrating three. Hands for action, head for knowledge, heart for devotion, love. Integrated together is Kriya Yoga. What is tapaha? Tapa is inner discipline in such a way I will not hurt anybody in any way. I will be devoted, I will be polished, I will be refined, I will be a noble person. We discussed in Dubai that Lord Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita spoke of tapas through the body, tapas through the speech, and tapas through the mind. Through the body, I should be humble, doing my duty, responsibility in a loving way, and as it is taught in Kriya Yoga, Kri and Ya, I will do everything as an offering to God and Gurus. Kri and Ya. It is very easy to discipline the body. It is easy to discipline the body. I'll tell you, please sit straight, you sit straight. I'll tell, close your eyes, you can close your eyes. I will tell, don't talk. You will not talk. I will tell, don't think. You will tell, Swamiji. Difficult. Up to this I can follow you. Sit straight, eyes closed, tongue not to use. I can do it. At least for 1 hour. 2 hours we can do. But the mind, in the Bhagavad Gita, 17 chapters, verse 16th, it is said, it is speaking about manasa tapa, mental austerity, penance. What is manasa tapa? Manaha prasada, saumyatvam, maunam, atma vinigraha, bhava sansuddhi iti etat tapaha manasa uchyate. Manah prasada, cheerfulness of mind. To keep mind cheerful, this is one meaning mana prasada. Another meaning of mana prasada, prasada, you know, what is prasada? What is prasada? Tell me. Food. It is not, every food is prasada if it is offered to God. After offering to God, that food becomes prasada. So, if we offer our mind to God and then use our mind, the mind will be prasada. This is another meaning of mana prasada. Use your mind as a consecrated, offered, article. As we do offering food to God and Gurus, then we tell it is prasad. We pray before. My mind is, it is not my mind, it is offered to. There is a beautiful bhajan, Arati. Many of you might have got it by heart. Jai Jagadish Hare. In that there is a line, Tana mana dhana sab hai tera. You know, Tana means body, mana is mind, dhana is wealth. Tera tujhko arpana, usme hai na? There is, it is all is yours, still then I am offering to you. You might have heard this humorous remark. In the night before going to bed, one devotee of the Lord, he did arati and praying, singing this song. He went to bed. Next morning, again washing the body, he started this arati. When he did arati, he started singing this. At that time, the Lord said, "Hey, stop." And the Lord is telling, "Stop." He was attentive. He said, "Last night, you gave me your body, your mind, and wealth. Then you slept. In the morning, when did you get another body, another mind, and some wealth again to give me? Tell me." Am I clear? What is happening? We do everything mechanically. We are not really understanding, this is not my mind. This mind is given by God to me. Again, I have offered to the Lord. When I came here, I was looking at the lotus in the front. There are few lotuses. How many? 8 or 9? Are you sure? So, lotus is there. You have offered it. Mana prasada, number one is my mind will be cheerful, peaceful. Second is, it is not my mind, it is God's mind, offered to God. If the mind is offered to God, what type of thought would come to us? Then it is said, Mana prasadam saumyatvam. Saumya. Do you know what is saumya? It comes from the word soma. It comes from the word soma. From soma it becomes saumya. Do you know what is soma? Soma is moon. Another meaning of soma? Alcohol. Somarasa. It has two meanings. Saumya, you should be intoxicated. Saumya is intoxicated. Intoxicated means with love for God, love for gurus. Mind will be so much intoxicated, ordinary things will not be affecting. And Soma is moon, Maunam. Then comes practice little bit silence every day. Don't talk, just watch. Observing silence is a very good practice, if you can. Many people are so much used to talking, even during sleep they do not forget to talk. There was a holy man, and he was a great soul. He always talked on the Bhagavad Gita. In the night while sleeping, he will tell, एक मार्मिक बात बोलता हूँ, नोट कर लीजिए, लिख लीजिए. My Gurudev told me, he gave me one ball pen. He gave me a ball pen. He told me this is a special ball pen, not this. And if you do like this, there will be a light here, and you can write in darkness. Keep this ball pen and a notebook below your pillow. Even during sleep, you will get some good thought. Immediately write it down. He told me how thoughts come. Spiritual thought, noble thought, you have to write it down. Otherwise it comes and goes. Mauna is silence, mana prasadam, saumyatvam, mauna, atma vinigraha. Here atma means mind, intellect, ego, memory. They should be thoroughly disciplined. Bhava samsuddhi. Bhava means I'll tell this. Bhava is a very interesting word. When I was young, in my 20s, one night I went to a village for a talk on the Gita. No electricity, nothing, little light arrangement, village people. There were some other speakers, then my turn came. When my turn came, I spoke as I learned from my Gurudev. After the program was over, one old sadhu appeared. He had white clothes up to the knee, very old, completely, milk white hair and beard, a little bit bent. And he told me that others were talking like scholars. But what your Guru has taught you, you told, these are all the essence. Then he asked me one question. I answered. Then he caught hold of me and he told in Odia, from today, toro moro bhava higala. Bhava means love. One meaning of bhava is love. Loving relationship, bhava. And you can't imagine, I was young. I was in my 20s. He must be in his 80s, bent body. But he made me like this. He jumped like this, holding me. Oh God, he was in so much of love. Bhava is relationship. Bhava is attitude. Bhava is relationship. Bhava is attitude. Bhava is thought. Bhava is thought. Samsuddhi, purity. Purity in relationship, purity in attitude, purity in thought. We need all this. We need this purity. The Lord is telling this is manasa tapa uchyate. This is mental penance. What my Gurudev told, what is tapa? Sri Gurudev told, tapa is that practice which generates tapa. Which generates tapa means warmness, temperature. Then he told, living body is warm, dead body is cold. Our body is warm, dead body is cold. What maintains the temperature in the body? You will tell circulation. Circulation because of breath. In other words, breath maintains the temperature. Sri Gurudev told, just like a lamp is burning, it needs oxygen. Without oxygen, the lamp will not burn. Inside the body, we consume what? Oxygen. So there is a fire principle in each one's body, and that fire principle is maintained because of breath. Breath regulation is tapa. Breath regulation is tapa. First step is watch your breath. First step is watch your breath. Second step is remember that your breath is breath of God. You are not breathing. Sri Gurudev told, you sleep comfortably. Who is breathing? Gurudev said, The doctors tell because of the lung and heart, the breath is going in. Dead man has lung and heart. Who is breathing? Gurudev said, do you know? We say, oh God, oh God. God is telling, I am serving you day and night. This is what Sri Gurudev said. God is serving us day and night. Watch your breath. Remember, it is God's breath. Don't misuse your breath. We misuse our breath in anger, in emotion, in unhappiness, in fear, in insecurity. We misuse breath. Use your breath. Now, I'll tell a little bit more on breath. The other name of breath is prana. Other name of breath is in Prashna Upanishad. Which Upanishad? Prashna Upanishad 2/13. There is a mantra. 2/13. The mantra is Pranasya idam vase sarvam tridive yat pratishthitam mateva putran rakshasya srimscha prajnamscha vidhena iti. Pranasya idam pranasya vase sarvam. Tridive is 3 words, meaning everywhere. Whoever is established, whoever is living, whoever is prosperous, all are under the control of prana. All are under the control of prana. Who is prana? Prana is like a mother. Mateva, O prana, just like the mother protects the child. Mateva putran rakshasya, protect me. And what should you give me? Srimscha prajnamscha vidhena iti. Give me Sri, give me prajna. We discussed Sri in Dubai. What is Sri? Sri is beauty. Who doesn't want to be beautiful? Not this beauty only. All want to be this beautiful. No problem. We should be beautiful. Real beauty is beauty in heart, beauty in mind, beauty in thinking. Sri is beauty. Sri is prosperity. Who doesn't want to be prosperous? We want to be prosperous. Sri, beauty, Sri, prajna, the Sri is prosperity. Another meaning of Sri, the inner meaning, divine illumination inside the head, Sha, Ra, E. Sha means inside the head, Ra means fire, E means with self-effort, through meditation to perceive divine illumination inside the head. O prana, give me beauty, give me prosperity, give me divine illumination and prajna. What is prajna? Gurudev said, knowledge. Knowledge is jnana. We have knowledge on different things. You know how to cook. Who told? He knows most of the things except cooking. Somebody was telling me, oh, except cooking. So once I invited a sadhu. At that time I was not in these clothes. So I cooked food, vegetarian food. So quite a few people were invited. The sadhu was there. The sadhu was telling, do you know, I was in my 20s. Why he is not marrying? Pointing to me. Because he knows how to cook. So, however, Gurudev said, jnana, vijnana, Prajnana. Jnana, Vijnana, Prajnana. Jnana is knowledge. Vijnana is applied knowledge. Vijnana is applied knowledge. You, you know but theory, but you have not applied it. I give this example many times. I was a teacher of economics. I taught microeconomics, macroeconomics, monetary economics, banking, public finance, econometrics, mathematical economics. I was, jack of all trades. I was teaching all these. As students loved me, they thought I am a very good teacher. I was transferred from one college to the other college, from Raurkela to Cuttack. At Raurkela, my monthly salary was given in envelope, cash. At Ravenshaw, it was in check. When it was in check, I didn't know how to use the check. I have been teaching categories of check. There are different categories of classification of checks. So I don't know how to use it. I went to the bank. I told, can you take this check and give me money? He said, do you have an account here? I said, no. Then you cannot get it. I said, I'll have to have an account. If I have no account, I can't get. He said, yes, you can get if somebody who has an account will attest your signature. Do you know, I went to the principal. Asked him, can you attest my signature? He said, I am the issuing officer. My signature is on the check. You go to somebody who will attest your signature. I was running from this. I was teacher of economics, having knowledge, teaching students. You don't know how to use the check. Applied knowledge. Knowledge, applied knowledge. Through application of knowledge, slowly we grow up in proper understanding, and that is what prajna is. Knowledge, applied knowledge, and prajna, Sri Gurudev, these are all Gurudev's wisdom. Prajna is wisdom. We all have knowledge, but how much applied knowledge? We all have knowledge, don't do this something. But we do it. Why? Suppose, don't eat this, it is not good for health. But we eat it. Why? Once I was giving a talk in a hospital in USA. So after the talk I came down. I saw one doctor, because from his name I found he's a doctor. He's smoking. Not one cigarette. 1, 2, 3. After smoking 3 cigarettes, then he went up. I thought, what type of doctor he is? He knows it is written on the cigarette label, cigarette smoking is. And nowadays they are writing, it will cause cancer. So, but he's smoking. Does he have knowledge? Tell me. But he knows this is not knowledge. If we do not apply knowledge in our daily life, what type of persons we are? Kriya Yoga is application of knowledge every breath. Kriya Yoga is the path of application of knowledge. Every moment I'll be in that state. That is how Kriya Yoga is practical. Kriya Yoga is for 24 hours. Anything you do. Do you know, there was a holy man, and as he was divine, his disciple was also like that, his prominent disciple. And he told, hey, come here. The Guru is telling the prominent disciple, go and scold him. He has done mistake. He has done mistake. What did he do? He said, he has done this. Go and scold him. Now he is going to scold. Do you know how did he scold? He said, I have come here to scold you. Guruji told that you have done this, it is not right. Now I am scolding you. Because he was in that state, he could not become angry. But he was scolding like this. I am not going to scold you. I am not telling stories. It happened. So this is what real love is. Real love cannot have jealousy. Real love cannot have anger. Real love cannot have, inferiority complex. Real love brings humility, joyfulness, and Kriya Yoga gives it. Let us close our eyes for a moment. With deep love, let us think of God and Sri Gurudev. Let us pray to God and Sri Gurudev. O God, O Gurudev, through your grace, I am on the path of Kriya. Bless me and help me. I will become stronger, stable, and balanced. I will remember you in every breath. I will be active. I will be calmly active. I will not be reactive. I will discipline myself. Self-disciplined. I bow to you again and again. We'll chant Mahamrutyunjaya mantra 3 times together for the well-being of all, even those who are suffering in any form, anywhere. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityormukshiyamamrutat. Om Shanti Shanti. I bow to God. I bow to all the divine incarnations. I bow to all the masters of all times and all places. I bow to my beloved Gurudev. I bow to all of you and the entire creation. Let there be peace, progress, and prosperity everywhere. Om. Amen. Thank you all.